Honorable colleagues,
An obviously polarized legislature was how the House of Representatives was structured before the end of 2013, with the All Progressives Congress closing in on PDP's majority following the defection of 37 members.
point of order, Mr.
Ahead of Tuesday's resumption, it is feared that the torrent of defections might not abate, but instead move to the Senate.
There is a possibility that maybe some persons dissatisfied with the way the ruling party are carried on are likely to stage a defection. Now, that is the affair of the Senate and not a senator.
Confronting the loss of its majority control of the National Legislature, the PDP leadership, at least in the Senate, might want to invoke a last option, punitive measures on any who might follow suit.
They run the risk of losing their office, their seat. The seat is likely to be declared vacant because the circumstances are not such as would enable them to leave the PDP under which they came to the House and continue to be members of the party.
However, there are restraints to that. The defecting House of Reps members and their sympathizers in the Senate had taken a preemptive action that will render any attempt to declare their seats vacant a nullity by securing a court order which guarantees their protection pending hearing and determination of the main case. Analysts say the PDP might do whatever it can to retake its advantage, and it's no longer a question of whether, but when.
Naturally, we would expect them to react negatively to that. It's a natural thing. Section 68(1)(g outlines circumstances in which a member of the House of Reps or a senator could cease to act in that capacity. And one of such situations is when he leaves his party, but there is a proviso to it.
What may likely trigger such offensive is if the APC moves to change the leadership and control structure of the House.
What the APC doesn't seek to do is to rock the boat. I don't think that's on our card, that's our agenda. But perhaps what is more likely to change is the role played either by the majority leader or the minority leader. That appears certain.
The PDP has swiftly taken legal steps to stop that, filing an action before a federal high court in Abuja. But the power struggle in the National Legislature seems to be heading in the direction where the PDP will want to assert itself. Judicial precedent on defection in the legislature seems to be in favor of the PDP, but its threat to declare vacant the seat of its members who decamp to the APC may have to abide the court's pronouncement. So while the PDP may feel it is within its constitutional powers to move against the decampee lawmakers, it also knows it has to tread with caution. The intrigue and push for the control of the National Assembly and its leadership structure holds a lot of implication for Nigerians. If the politicians are not able to resolve their differences, the court may be the decider of the structure and outlook of the Nigerian legislature until at least the next election. Utuba Morin, AIT News, Abuja.